Okay, today we are going to review... Hey, wait a minute. Who put these 3 billboards on my green screen? Oh, I guess I better review the new Frances McDormand movie. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, directed by Martin McDonagh, the man that directed 7 Psychopaths. This movie stars Frances McDormand, the woman from Fargo, oh yeah, as Mildred Hayes. She is a woman that lost her daughter to rape and murder. Someone raped and murdered her daughter, and she wants justice for this crime. But the police have not made any arrests, so she decides to rent these 3 empty billboards in her area in order to put the crime in the eyes of the public and get the police off their lazy butts and do their job and arrest whoever did it. And that's pretty much the movie. The billboards are targeted to the chief of police, Chief Willoughby, played by Woody Harrelson, and the Deputy Dixon, played by Sam Rockwell. And what happens is the town gets divided when they see the billboards. You got some people of the town siding with the police, saying that the police are doing the best they can and eventually they'll catch the killer. And then you got people siding with Mildred, saying that the police are not doing a good enough job to catch this person. And the majority of the people that are on Mildred's side are her best friend, Denise. And then you have Peter Dinklage's character who has a crush on her. And on the other side you have, of course, Deputy Dixon, played by Sam Rockwell, and the chief, Woody Harrelson's character, as well as some people within the town. And there's this bit of a clash between people. And even Mildred's ex-husband seems to be on the side of police. And one of the funny things about him is that he's dating this very young woman who I think is like 19. That's one of the things that Mildred says, she's 19, played by Abby Cornish. And Mildred's ex-husband's played by John Hawkes. And you can tell there's this friction between them, although he wants to find out who the rapist is too. And then you have Lucas Hedges' character who plays Mildred's son in the movie, and you get to see how this billboard controversy affects him as well. And the final character is Cale Landry Jones's character, who runs the billboard agency that Mildred gets the billboards from. This was a really good dramatic comedy. Frances McDormand does an amazing job with this character. This character is a no-holds-barred, takes no crap from anybody kind of character. This is the kind of character you do not want to mess with, basically. And that's one of the things I love about her character. She's very blunt, very much somebody that will get in your face if you mess with her. And there are a lot of people who get in her face and mess with her because they're uncomfortable about the billboards, which creates a lot of funny situations, and it's hilarious. And what's really interesting is that Deputy Dixon becomes a little bit of an antagonist towards her. I mean, I'm not saying he's the rapist or anything like that, but what happens is that because he doesn't like the billboards a lot, he becomes the biggest foil in Mildred's way of getting the job done. And he's a bit of a racist police officer too. But what I really did like about his character is that there's more to him. He is actually a 3-dimensional character, and there's a reason why he's a bit of a bully and everything. And I really did like Sam Rockwell in this movie, and Woody Harrelson is really great in the film too, and there's more to his character as well. And the fact that he's got some personal problems was one of the reasons why he hasn't been able to catch this rapist yet. And this was a really, really good movie. The comedy is done so well, and the drama, especially when you see the acting from Frances McDormand, the non-facial acting with the distraught, how much she misses her daughter and how she feels about this crime. Because there's one scene that shows the relationship between her and her daughter, a flashback, and that scene was done so well. So overall, this is definitely one of my favorite movies of the year. The only flaws I have with this is there's a scene in the movie where Mildred goes a little bit to the extreme on her crusade of finding out who the rapist is. And the ending. I wanted the ending to be different. The ending's a bit abrupt. I just wanted a little bit more to the ending. But the movie is so good. I definitely recommend this film. This movie is one of my favorite films of the year and it gets an A. So definitely check out 3 Billboards.